I am a little late today. I do apologize. I figured I would be here at 4 exact, but things did not go the way we intended. Hello, hello. I am Baker Breaker. We are resuming our FF14 MSQ Sproutling experience for A Realm Reborn. Uh, so here's the thing. In between streams, I decided to play FF14 with a few friends casually, just because they wanted to play with me, and they are far more experienced at the game. So, played with them for a bit. They convinced me to switch my server, because initially I was on Marilith. Not Marilith, I was on Sargontas, here in the US servers. But we have switched over to Marilith. Relatively new server, so we have the Road to 90 buff. EXP is going to be going a little fast compared to before, but hey, I think it opens up a lot more play with friends overall, as well as just allows me to get to content I'm a little bit more excited for overall. I wanted to get to Red Mage. Kind of my goal was to go from Archer, Bard, then Red Mage, and then maybe Pickomancer as time goes on. We'll see. I kind of want to experiment and play with other classes as we go. Maybe pick up a... Sorry, I have an echo going on and I just noticed it. Maybe it's not like an actual echo, but it's, yeah, I have the stream running in the background. And so I noticed the stream was running, and I heard it. I thought I muted it, but nope. So the overall idea is just progressing through MSQ. I managed to get through the Titans. I'll refer to it as the Titan Saga for now. Where I had to deal with Titan, good old icon that it is. I will say, Titan was probably the roughest part of the story I've had to deal with. I kind of wish I did record it, just to show all of you, because I think Titan is simultaneously, I won't say a somewhat interesting part to the narrative, but I can't say that wholeheartedly. Like, Titan itself is fine. The fight's well done, it's just the build up to Titan. So, let's get some dialogue going. Voice acting time, baby. It's good to see you, Private Vamus. Word of your triumph reached me some while ago. But I am... Oh, nope, I have auto text on. First E3, and now Titan. Truly, when I think of your achievement, I feel the loss of the warriors to fight less keenly. And there can be no greater compliment than that. You and your order are heroes, suffice it to say. We are glad to have a scion in our ranks. I shall relay the details of your report to Admiral forthwith. Please send my regards to the scions of the 7th Dawn. Until next time, Private. Why are you clapping? I need a purple hat. I couldn't find one I can dye. Celiana, this is Minfilia. Y'shtola has informed me of your success. You have won a great victory for the people of Eorzea, one that shall not be forgotten. And what is more, both you and Y'shtola emerged from Orgrimmar unscathed. Why, Tataru and the others seem as glad of that as they did of the Titan's fall. You can look forward to a hero's welcome. We'll be waiting for your return at the Waking Sands. There's much to be discussed. Godspeed. Well, you know what that means. We go back to Vesper Bay. Vesper Bay. Bay is back. Oh. Strength tenacity, strength skill speed, mind vitality. Oh wait. Now it's not bad at all for the black moving. Oh, we'll pick those up. Heard we're in the same trade. You're in better shape than me, though a mishap at the Wanderer's Palace nearly did me in. But boy, was it worth it. The calamity drained nearly half the water from Bronze Lake, and there it was. An ancient temple of Olshon. Why it's called that place then? Oh, why is it called a palace then? Beats me. I just went looking for treasure. Me and my fella. It was like a dream. That's what it was like. The water hadn't done a thing. There were gold-framed mirrors, bright as the moon. We gazed upon ourselves, draped in chains of pearl, dancing on the floor of marble and malachite. Like a king and queen, my dear fella. A daring-do adventurer like yourself wouldn't say no to a chance like that, now would ya? Tell you what, go down to the docks west of Camp's Bronze Lake, and talk to Abazi Chirazi. Used to be a boon companion of mine. He'll ferry you to the place. Okay. But we do have Manipulator to speak to. To bring my water closer to me. Oh. Yo, it happened. I'm not hearing the sounds directly. Oh. This one is glad. Walking one is safe. Oh, it's triggering memories in my head.
We'll be awaiting your return at the Waking Sands. There is much to discuss. Godspeed. Thank heaven she is safe. Louisoire, do you see? Your light shines brightly in this one, and in time, it will illuminate the realm once more.
Okay.
Oh!
How about Spinfilia?
Advance no further!
We have come for the one who slayed Ifrit and Titan. Bring her forth, and you may yet No mercy.
Damn.
Confound it. Stay out of sight. I would leave a message with you. I surrender myself, on the condition you spare the innocents.
Conditions? There speaks the Supreme Sire. I'll grant you have courage, but you would be better served by armor.
Search all you will. The one you seek is not here.
So it would seem.
And yet you knew to look here. But how?
Did we all train
Hold that thought.
Oh.
No!
Conditions of surrender denied.
Cease at once!
Capolimo and
Have you
Yida,
not done
but
enough?
No, not to Yida. Taru. Yeah.
Perhaps. Enough. We must away.
You must away?
Though we have not found our quarry, the High Priestess of the Scions should suffice for now. They say she also possesses the Echo. I cannot wait to hear her scream. I said enough!
Oh. Friendly fire was enabled.
We leave. Bring the prisoners.
Walking one. Minfilia asked this one to... In case of Walking One returned, this one was to say that church in Eastern Thanalan, Walking One must claim sanctuary. This one tried to protect Walking One, Minfilia, from Imperial ones. Forgive this one. Save. Oh, we got a can't grab on them. us head for the church. I'm surprised I didn't act sooner, admittedly. Something troubling you, my child. You have the look of one who has endured great suffering. If there's anything I can do to help, anything at all, you only need to ask. Wild roses. I see. Bake freely here. We are all friends of the silence. That's me, XP. How could this have happened? And you are certain that Minfilia was among those taken by the Guardians? And let us pray no further harm comes to them. You may stay here for as long as you wish. It is the least I can do for a friend of Minfilia's. I have known her since she was but a child, but do I recall the day of our first meeting? I swore then to do everything in my power to support her. I will gladly offer the same self-same service to her brother and sister Scions. So please, no matter what you require, you need not hesitate to ask. Marquise, would you come here a moment? Yes, father. Oh, you are much older looking than I thought you were going to be. I expect a child. Whoops. If you require assistance, pray speak with Marquise. He is a trifle shy, but I assure you he means well. Should explain. Marquise is a survivor of the Battle of Cartanue. As his experience took a terrible toll upon his mind. Had we not taken him into our care, he surely would have perished out in the desert. Marquise, I want you to look after Celiana. Do you understand? Yes, father. Well, how different deep voice and deep voice. I'm speaking like this for the old man. For Marquis, he's a little bit younger. Perhaps I should go a little bit more along the lines of this. A little bit higher octave, but yeah. Yes, father. Yes, father. Excuse me, Celiana. Do you have a moment? It concerns this broken horloge which was found in the pocket of a man brought here for a burial. There is something familiar about it, but just what I cannot say. Perhaps if I tinker with the device, it will come to me. However, I lack the proper tools to do so. I would ask that you journey to Camp Drybone in my stead to obtain a ballpoint chisel and a pair of needle-nose pincers. They are often used by goldsmiths, so Perhaps they will be the best people to ask. Of course, I do not expect you to foot the bill. Here, take this coin purse. That should cover us. 39. Well, back to Camp Drybone. Young oak face. A bullet-point chisel, you say? And a pair of needle-nose pincers? Those things don't come cheap, you know. I brought you a weighty coin purse. That's false. I mean, yes, that should be sufficient payment. Nice doing business with you. Well, back to Marquise. Marquez, I suppose, so yeah, I should pronounce it. I'll show you, little Polly. Oh, they hit stop now. There we go. Have you brought back? Have you brought the tools I requested? That I did. Something occurs to me. Please wait here for a moment. It was for naught. Though I repaired the device easily, this sensation that stirs within me remains a mystery. But how did I do it? These hands, my hands, they move with a mind of their own. Thus I'm manipulating the clockwork mechanisms. There was no doubt or uncertainty. I knew exactly what to do, as though I had performed the same motions countless times before. Pardon me, Celiana. This was a mistake. Please keep the horloge. Horloge. The sister Elund. The man who once owned it is currently in her care. I think it's best that it be returned to him. Oh, that's the good sister. I'll come and Elund. Good morning to you, madame. Have you come to pay respects to this man? Got you a clockwork device. Never have I before seen such a queer device. You say that it measures the passing of time? Oh, it's just a clock. Perhaps they are more common in Garlemald. I'm given to understand that the series are filled with all manners of amazing technologies. Marquez said that they belonged to the deceased. Oh dear. You don't suppose the owner might have been a Garlean spy? It may behoove us to notify the authorities in Camp Drybone. But, mayhap more importantly, how did Marquez manage to repair this device? I knew he had talent for the trades, but this goes far beyond the mending fences and thatching roofs. I've got to eat my eggs. I recognize you now, Celiana. Allow me to express my deepest condolences for those who lost their lives in the attack. I apologize if discussing this upsets you, but you should know that the bodies of your comrades are presently being removed from the Waking of Sounds and being prepared for transport here. If you wish to leave this work to others, understand, however, taking part might help you find closure. I didn't know any of them. You will look like one of them church fellows. Not that I'll turn you away, no sir. You can see we've got a pile of unidentified bodies over yonder. No one's come to claim them yet, so off they go to the ledge. Off. No one's come to claim them, so off to the ledge guard they go. Be thankful you didn't have to go inside and see the carnival yourself. What's the stuff of nightmares, I tell you? God's damn Imperials. I don't know what the core they tell these folks, and I sure as hell don't want to know. The sooner we put this behind us, the better. Say, ain't I seen you around here before? Or do you have one of them faces? Yeah. Any road, there's a carriage can hold the bodies off to the woodshed, out by the east gates. There's only 8 left to load up, but seeing as I'm exhausted and carry the others, I have a mind to leave the remainder to you. Might want to cover your nose while you work. Some of them have started to. Oh, lovely. Oh, and Jerusalem interaction too. Well, to the east gate we go. I just ate 4 bodies. What happened to the big fella? Oh, forget it. Just bring the dispatch and toss him in the back. And like they'll complain if you're rough. Hello. When'd you have to on one? 4 in one trip? It's no need for me to lend you a hand then with the rest. Hope it's up with you, Noraxi. Well, I see that based on whatever, like, how large the body is, determines how long it's gonna be. Come on, let's finish this haul before I die of old age. That should be all of them. Thanks for the help. I reckon it won't take too long to deliver all the corpses to Lucian. Even so, you might want to hurry back and tell them our work is done. Oh, what that means? Back to dry bone. It's on my back of the chicken. Alright, time to sit up a bit. Oh, I got a bunch of notifications all of a sudden. 1 second. Let us check my messages. I am curious why I have 5 notifications. It's a wee bit surprised. Oh, it's Buddy sent me some EC models that he's been painting for Warhammer. One really interesting cards came. It's magenta and black. So it's like very like in your face. It's nice. I'm looking at it right now. It looks like you're using bronze as well for the shoulder pads. Yeah, it's a nice color palette though. Sorry, we're just kind of standing here in a field. I'm just looking over some stuff real quick. Figured I would talk about it. Also, I went to a board game shop recently. Picked up some stuff. So a professor of mine that I used to play board games with, and I were talking about some games and recommendations. And so I picked up a Machikoro 2 for any of you that know board games. It's a game I'm very fond of. More specifically, Machikoro 1. I have not played 2 yet. I intend to rectify that here in the days to come. But with Machikoro 2 now in my possession, we were just talking about it briefly earlier today. Got a response, so I just figured to follow up the conversation. So what's those eggs eaten that I kept forgetting to eat? Oh, it's 8 steak instead. Dropping pretzel on the floor. There we go. Oh boy, not available to black mage, let's say black mage, red mage. A shame. I see that you decided to heed my advice. I pray that in doing so you found some small measure of peace. The first carriage from Barbet arrived not long ago, and when we began preparing your comrades for burial, I had a hand in the initial rites, and I would like you to know that for many death came quickly. I'm so sure that we will treat them with the utmost respect and do everything we can to shepherd them to Thal's realm. Oh, back over here. I'm going to do the next quest. My apologies. Though we can perform rites for most of the Scions, there's one for whom we can't accept. We'd like you return this one to our people. This sylph's a little soulless. It is only proper that she be given the care of her friends and family, so that they may mourn her in accordance with sylphic traditions. Oh, thank you for handing the body back to me. I looked at these other locations and expansions to come. Oh, yep. You're definitely going there. Definitely going there. Well, let's bear the hellhound. You know what? One of my first ever streams, I fought the second boss. Damn. Never mind then. This one is surprised to see walking one a little soulless. How come these ones assist walking one? Oh! Varaxia? Oh, I don't like how that sounded. Varaxia? But this one does not understand. Kumuxio, this one has heard much wailing. This one would know what has caused such distress. Terrible news, Elder One. Awful news. Let me put a little more anguish into it. Walking One has returned a little... Oh, that's the Elder. Walking One has returned a little soulless. But why? These ones have not requested further aid. Your friend died, I'm sorry. Araxia? How did this happen? Explain everything to this one at once. So, not only Novaxia, but many of Walking One's friends were lost as well. Novaxia? Novaxia went to Thanalan at the behest of this one. Walking One was with Novaxia at the end. Tell us one that Novaxia was brave. Tell us one that Novaxia did not suffer. Dog, I'm sorry. I hate to break it to you. Someone's glad to hear Walking One's words. Thank you for bringing Novaxia home, Walking One. These ones also wish to thank Praying Ones. For Praying Ones, these ones will remember this kindness. This one demands vengeance. Imperial Ones must pay. Imperial Ones must suffer. Most of the time comes for Walking Ones to face Imperial Ones. Do not forget these ones. These ones would not have Novaxia's death be for naught. These ones will fight. And just had me go fucking back and forth. There we go. Oh, hello. Out here in a swimsuit in the middle of the desert. Ass out and everything, huh? We thank you for your service to the church and to the sylphs. You may be pleased to know that in your absence we interred the remaining scions in the lich yard. Perhaps you still want to do more for your friends. If so, I remind you that you already have done so much on their behalf. Please take a rest and set aside your burdens for now, Selyana. At least give me the bag of gold. Marquez believes he is being watched. I'm I'm not imagining it, Celiana. I know I am being watched. This is different. Sinister. It is if I was... It is as if I am under observation. The feeling comes and goes, but I felt it when last I ventured outside. Yes, I know I felt it. Will you look outside for me, please? It will only take a moment. Where do they specifically report, like walking footsteps in video games? Oh no, I'm not at my keyboard. Oh. They just don't learn. Well, he is dead now. You attacked, weren't you? Are you unharmed? Thank the God. Knew it. He was watching me. But why was he watching me? What did he want with me? Did he perhaps know something of my past? If only I could have asked him. I need to think. Please allow me a moment alone. Wait. The elite must hear of this. Will you tell him for me? It's important. I think the others may come for me again. Heavens forfend that such a thing would happen on holy ground. Do you have any idea who this man was? Did you notice anything distinctive about his garb or possessions? Imperial soldiers. This is Garlean steel, which means the man who was watching Marquez was Garlean. Make haste to Camp Drybone at once. We must summon the immortal flames before Imperials come. Any?
I fondly hoped that I might be the first to speak with you. Would that I had been so fortunate. At ease, adventurer. I come not on behalf of the Empire. On the contrary, I mean to revive the scions of the Seventh Dawn.
Oh, okay.
And to that end, I have come in search of a legend. The greatest engineer of our time, Master Cid Garland. I have come for you.
I fear you are mistaken, child. He is but a poor soul who bore witness to the horrors at Cartano.
I can't do that. Okay, it's exactly this kind of voice, but good to know for future.
I beg of you, leave us in peace.
Wait, Hear me, Cid. Eorzea needs you.
don't have like a young man. What do you got?
Sid, was it? Here. These belong to you. I thought you bore the mark of greatness. It seems that I was right. Our time together was all too brief, but it felt as though But it is time for you to help those who truly need you.
Go build a death weapon.
Who are you?
Alphino Leveilleur, at your service. As a scion of the Seventh Dawn, I stand against our primal and imperial foes, as my grandfather once did. 'Tis
Trying
no
to reveal
secret
to
what
us that
befell
you're
our order at the Waking
related to
Sands.
Louis Soir.
Word has already spread across Eorzea. The repercussions are far greater than you realize. In the wake of the calamity, the three city-states focused their efforts solely on reconstruction, leaving the Scions to combat the primal threat unaided. And lo, we are all but destroyed. Yet even as the nations mourn our demise and abandon what little hope they have left, we cannot forsake our duty, now least of all. The Ixal have summoned Garuda once more, and she torments the people of Kurthus as we speak.
Oh.
Her appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Worse, in her present incarnation, our Baldessian colleagues believe she surpasses both Ifrit and Titan in strength. Yet, therein lies an opportunity. Were we somehow to defeat Garuda, it would serve as a warning to the other beast tribes that even their mightiest gods can be felled. If we are to face our foe, we must first circumvent the tempest that shields her sanctuary. And for that, we need an airship. Your airship, Sid.
I have an airship?
Yes, Sid, you do. Your very own airship.
You parked it at Walmart. You don't
It was
remember?
last seen in the skies over Gridania, not long before the calamity. So let us begin our search there.
An airship? My airship? Oh, wait.
You think I changed like really like a crazy outfit? I would go out to dinner with you without a second thought
Come,
for a good
let
beer.
us
You look
put
like a
an end
chill
to the
guy, my man.
primals. Together, we will show the world that the Scions are still a force to be reckoned with.
Well, hold on. I wanna, like, high five him. That man Sid knows drip.
They need my airship. They need me.
A curious twist of fate that Master Sid Garlon would at last be found within our church. It defies imagination. Beg your pardon, Celiana. You wish to find his airship, yes. I know not how much truth there is to it, but there is a tale known as the final flight of the Enterprise, which grew popular in the wake of the calamity, much like the great Gobu Wall of Uldar. It states that the Enterprise flew northwest from Gridania towards Forthers. If true, the airship would have passed through the North Shroud, likely over Falgord Float. Closest settlement to Corathus, perhaps the Serpent Station. They have records of the events that transpired that day. I had hoped that you might rest from your journey for a time, but I see that the world still has need of you in the Scions. Pray look after yourself and Sid Celiana. Oh boy, money spending. Oh boy, my phone beep. Oh boy, Steam sale. Is there aught I can assist you with, miss? The Enterprise. You speak of Master Garland's ship, yes? I need to refer to the records. I know that airship was sighted overhead 5 years ago. Daily bound for Corathus. What became after that, I cannot say. If you wish to know more, pray speak with Vortifart at Florentel Spire. He was on duty at the day, saw with his own eyes. I am unsure that is what it is you hope to accomplish, though. Even if you should locate it, you would need not a man of Master Garland's caliber to fly it. I hear tell that the machinery is fiendishly complex. Oh. It's getting beeped and booped. Oh, that's unfortunate. Cat passed away in a group chat I'm a part of. That's unfortunate. Wish there was more I could say, but I think it best to continue on with the prayers of the living. Oh, yours right here. You have come in search of Vortifart. Then well met. I want to get back a funny voice. You have come in search for Vortifart. Then well met, for you have found him. Indeed, I have served as a whaler for many years, since before the great snows came to Corathus. What is this exactly about? Ah, the final flight of the Enterprise. I do indeed remember that day. Exploded. Killed hundreds. Was on the eve of the Battle of Cartagena, nigh on 5 years ago. I held the spire alone that night, while the bulk of our forces marched to meet the enemy in the field. And all of a sudden, the most fantastic airship I've ever seen split the skies overhead. I could only watch in shock as it disappeared over the mountains to the northwest. If the Enterprise wasn't destroyed during the calamity, I'd wager it's still somewhere in Corathus. The astrologians at the observatory may have records which could help, but to obtain them, you would need to deal with the Ishgarians who control the region. I wouldn't expect much, though. The High Houses have long been concerned with their own affairs above all else. When Dalaman descended, they took shelter behind the gates. But even now, they have little regard for the plights of other nations. Nevertheless, they may deign to assist you. Should you prove yourself Should you prove yourself useful, consider providing your services to the soldiers who guard the observatorium. They may refuse you at first. I have little doubt they would accept aid freely offered. Well, to Corathus we go. Oh wait, would it legitimately be fast for me to go from here to there? Yeah. Those aren't correct. I need some dodge. Oh, god damn it. Excuse me, can you repeat that? You wish off your services to High House Durandam. And what, pray tell, do you wish to receive in exchange? Ha! How absurd. As if we permit an outsider to peruse the records of the observatorium. Don't mistake our courtesy for friendliness. The Holy See of Ishgard may allow foreigners to travel freely within these lands, but we do not intend to offer succor to strangers. Wait, you give me money. Sir Lodovix is doing his utmost to intimidate you into leaving. One time, grab a drink. Hello, have mercy, are you still here? You may take shelter within our walls if you insist, but do not distract me while I'm on duty. We're stretched thin as is. And where in the hills is that night I sent on patrol? You should have returned ages ago. Perhaps I have a use for you after all. If you wish to aid us, search the wilds to the west for my missing man. You'll know him by his uniform, that of House Stir and Dare, as is mine. She wants to be back, he giggles. Oh no. Back up on your feet. Oh. I want to like slide and do the action still. If it wasn't for you, miss, I reckon they would have finished me off. Despicable dragon-loving bastards. That was a mercy they didn't deserve. I prayed the rumors were mistaken, but this confirms the worst. I must immediately inform my superiors that the heretics are operating within this region. Fare thee well, friend. I must say, I didn't expect you to actually find my knights, and much less to rescue him. I see I may have been premature in my judgment, miss. We are a proud people beholden to tradition. I mean we are without humility. I shall instruct the astrologians to entertain your request. Understand that it is ultimately their decision whether or not you may peruse their records. Pray proceed to the observatorium and introduce yourself to Edmel. I find Edward now. Oh, thank God. I thought I was all the way up there for a second. What are you? Oh. Oh, you're a woman. Oh. The lady come in search of the airship. This is highly unorthodox. Whatever could Sir Ludovic be thinking? It is true that we maintain meticulous records which stretch back generations. However, because this information is used to chart Javanian activity, access is strictly controlled. One can never be too careful with heretics and their sympathizers lurking around. Out of water. You would prefer to persist with your inquiries? Pray seek an audience with Chief Astrologian for Lamont above. No, absolutely not. Have you an inkling as what it is you are asking? While our records have to fall into the wrong hands, it could change the course of war which has raged for generations. I speak not of some mere spat between sovereign nations. Ours is a holy crusade, and we are the arbiters of Hellon's will. I will not put our great nation at risk. Certainly not that before now locate a missing airship of all things. Pardon the intrusion, Lamont. I wish to speak with you regarding the recent... Oh, I did not realize you had a guest. Inquisitor Guillaume, you honor us with your presence, sir. The slave was just leaving. No, like I wasn't. Ah, you must be the one who rescued House Ordain's knight from those heretics. I doubtlessly feel indebted to you. I am told that you seek an airship last seen in Corythus 5 years ago. Yes. You've come to us at inconvenient time, I fear. Much has changed in intervening years, and little for the better. While I wish you the best of luck in your search, I would also strongly advise caution. This notice can come quickly in Corythus. One moment you may feel as though you have a firm grasp of your surroundings, safe and secure in your knowledge, and the next you may find yourself in a wholly unfamiliar situation, relying to the dangers hidden by a blizzard. It would be wise for you to focus on a single landmark while traveling. Do not give in to temptation and deviate from your course. I was not aware you aided House Durandare in that fashion. Thank you, madame. Nevertheless, my decision stands. And I'll give you what you seek. Darn lizards and their stupid heads. Well, real quick, we are going to take a quick step back, get water, and rehydrate ourselves. So I'll be right back. Let's go on a little bit of a hiatus, shall we? Perhaps use the bathroom while we're at it. So, take a moment to stand up, stretch, enjoy yourselves for a second while we go on a brief intermission. Bye-bye. Okay, we are back. We're gonna talk color theory for a second, because I was in a conversation with some friends. Um, my buddy, as I said, is painting an Emperor's Children army because he is a fan of everyone's least favorite faction. I say this as I know damn well a bunch of people like the Emperor's Children. Unfortunately, I'm not one that's a fan of them. I'm not a huge Space Marine fan in general, but he's painting them a very bright magenta for his foot soldiers. And so I was warning him that if you're do such a bright magenta, because he wants to do his character's purple, he's gonna need an equally saturated purple. And it's because if you use the traditional purple that they use, which I use it, I'm aware what that purple looks like. I use it for my towel. Cause my towel are gray and purple. The issue you'll run into is that it's a very dark purple. So it will clash with how vibrant magenta he's using is. And so I'm just like, hey, look, buddy. These look great. There's no argument. I like your color palette a lot. If you're gonna do this, but with purple, you need to make sure it's the same saturation level. Otherwise, it just won't look right. So, me and him were in a conversation about that for a little bit while I was off grabbing water. Okay, let's look at your face. What are you? Woman. You there, madame? I could not help but overhear your conversation with the chief astrologian. There may be a way I can assist you, but I will require that you perform me a favor in exchange. An associate of mine is yet to return from his expedition to the cliffs east of the observatorium. He was adamant that he could not conduct his observations alone. Despite the presence of Ixil in that vicinity, if you would seek out the astrologer and confirm that he is well, that would be of great comfort to me. We must go find more people in the field. Also, I must respond to a message real quick, because I need to go help a friend. Okay, let's go hunting for missing nerds. What will live? Where do we need to have to find this nerd? We must take our right. So it looks like we summon our mount here. And we had a straight line from here. Did the voices get the astrology? I might practice that voice more. Oh. Oh, yeah. Aiding. What a relief to see someone other than the goddamn birdsman. I thought I could finish my work while the Ixal were away, but they've returned far quicker than I anticipated. It was all I could do to hide and hope they may leave me alone before I froze to. Wait, who are you? You're not one of our knights. A man of House Durandire cannot be seen in the company of an unbeliever. Good day, madame. Well, aren't you narcissistic? Back we go. Yo, what's that? Doctor. The arrogant fool has returned not long ago before you arrived, muttering about the disgrace of having been rescued by an unbeliever. Serves him right for underestimating the dangers of our knight faces every day. Oh, but you are eager to locate your airship. It may surprise you that by saving him, you have already aided your own cause. Pastor Undead is quick to regard the outsiders with suspicion, as it is they have duty to sound the alarm at the first sign of Javanian aggression. Yet you have already aided them twice, for which they are honor bound to repay you. Even so, they will not grant you access to your observatorium records. That is just as well, for there are other ways you might locate your missing airship. What I propose to you is petition Lord Portelaine for an official introduction to other high houses. The word of House Durandare carries tremendous weight in Ishgard. Should the captain consent, you would have little trouble obtaining information from the other high houses. Where is Portelaine? Ooh, my jaw. Oh no. Speak to the Gobu who sits on your lap. He wished to have words with you, commoner. God. Okay. I need to head over to a friend of mine's place here in a little bit. So we will probably be closing the stream here relatively soon, just because he needs help with programming himself. You've caused quite the stir in a short amount of time here. First you slayed 2 heretics and saved a knight, and now I hear you rescued a man of our house. I must imagine you desire something for your troubles. An introduction to the other high houses. I cannot deny you that you are giving us no cause to distrust you. While you perform 2 acts, you would have me endorse you to 3 high houses. It is only fitting you aid us one final time, wouldn't you agree? You're offering me gold. 3 for 3. Well, now I understand that you are very eager to find your missing airship. Worry not. Well, this task should only take a woman of your skills but a moment to complete. Not too long ago, a porter bound for Skyfire Locks was ambushed on the road due to west of here. Though he escaped with his life, he would very much like his wares as well. On the off chance any portion of the shipment remains, I would have you travel to the scene of the robbery and bring back what you find. That you intend to perform only a cursory search, and bear in mind, the coven of stolen merchandise will enter you to House Helnate further improving our chance that they may indulge your request for him. Recover the solid waste. Boop boop. Oh. Let's. Oh, whoops. Is he moving? Oh boy, I wonder what that is in the distance. Ooh, a penny. Ooh, is that? It can't be. An ambush? Ooh, woo. Well, you know what that means. I forgot to hit the engage button. Murdered. You good tidings to share, or better yet, selling merchandise to show. A box? Box? Yeah, box. God bless you, friend. It's all here. Everything last. Ah, but wait. That shit over there looks like I might have been pillaged. Bloody hell, so it's the personal property of Lord Francel, too. Are you certain? Clearly an attempt was made to open it, but the lock appears to have held. Nevertheless, if you wish to verify the contents against your shipping manifest, be my guest. Here, I take me, a draconian rosary in the possession of Lord Francel. Perhaps this is not so difficult to fathom. As Hail Not has whispered to me infested with heretics. Thank you for bringing us back to my knowledge. I shall inform the Inquisitors immediately. In these circumstances, I must strongly advise against associating with the House Halem. Your other introductions will need to be postponed as well. It is the duty of every Wish Guardian to root out and destroy heretics. All else must wait until the matter is resolved. Ah, come on! He offers me pants. Mid pants, but pants. Come close to us and listen well. Are you a merman? You're a man, man. Come close, lass, and listen well. This is for your ears only. Lord Francel is no heretic. He is a goodly, righteous man wholly dedicated to the cause. I know this because I served House Halem for years prior to the calamity. He was for the sky fire locks and warned him of the coming storm. The Inquisitors are ruthless and will spare him no mercy. Speak to him of advice, and he will know that you are a friend. Now go. Right up around. Snowboo. Oh god, playing this game one-handed, you end up just with this. There we go. Oh, you are very close, though. Yes, though you look, yes, you look as though you have something to say. Do you? I see, Sir Carlotte has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. Oh, I just drank it wrong. I see Sir Carlotte has not forgotten my mother's favorite flower. A pity has not been seen here in Corthus since the calamity. You may speak freely here, friend. You're coming to kill you. Enough said. I would sooner die than be from a thrall of the dragons. Alas, it matters little what I have to say at this point. Though the Draconian Rosary was not found in my possession, it will still be considered by many a proof of my heresy. To the utmost to prove my innocence to the Inquisitors, for if they harbor in the slightest doubts, they will only add to the weight of incessant accusations our house has suffered as of late, as though the gods themselves are plotting. You risk much by coming here. It's only proper that I recompense you for this deed. Tell me what you desire, and I shall do my best to provide. Missing a ship, it may require a prolonged effort to locate your quarry. I shall direct you to one in a better position to assist you. Lord Howard Chiffont of House Fortemps commands the garrison at Camp Dragonhead. Present him a letter of introductions, and he will surely be receptive to your needs. Thank you. Camp Dragonhead. Wow. Teleport. Alright. We are looking for a man who like me. Oh, yeah. I would suggest he is within this building. He is. Brooding looking. Ah, the unmistakable swagger of a well-traveled adventurer. If you have come to pay respects, be at ease, friend. I am not one not to stand on formality. If be told, I gladly welcome many and more brave souls like yourself, but enough chatter. Pray tell why you've come for me. Matey. Stab. Oh. If there's any justice in this world, these charges will be received no serious consideration. It is beyond inconceivable. Ah, yes. That I made mention of a pressing matter for which you required assistance. What might that be? Yeah, is that a jar of Gardnera? Says enterprise you speak of was last seen of a Korthos before the calamity 5 years ago. I fear it may be proved difficult to find any eyewitnesses to these events, for while Ishgard did not participate in the Battle of Cartinoa, we were embroiled in our own internal conflicts at the time. Scratching the back of your neck, for starters. Nevertheless, I will make inquiries on your behalf, share with you my findings in the future. In the meantime, please enjoy the hospitality of Camp Dragonhead. I will see that you are afforded every courtesy as a guest of House Fortune. Money. Oh, hey, we hit level 51. You know what? That's a great place to leave off. So yeah, as much as I like to continue the stream, I agreed to help a friend over at his place program a pool pump. So we are going to go take care of that. By we, I mean me. So I would like to thank you all first and foremost for coming by and watching the stream as we progress the MSQ to the talk of Korthos. We'll pick up most likely on a Wednesday of this week. If not, we might play Minecraft later tonight. So once again, I'd like to first and foremost thank you for coming by and watching the stream. And I will hope to see you all next time, as we should be nearing the end of Realm Reborn relatively soon. I've sold us over the halfway mark, so maybe it'll take a few more streams. We will see. Thank you for watching. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you all so much, and remember to tie your teeth and brush your shoes. Take it easy, fellas.